Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. A contest in the West. We'll see if the Los Angeles Clippers can deliver the goods here at home. Now Golden State's starting five. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Curry in the point guard position. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
And really, the last few seasons, the Clippers have been one of the most consistently strong teams in the league. A far cry from when they were a bottom feeder back in the day. They have become one of the premier franchises in the NBA.
That's his first personal foul.
Greg, as you said about the Clippers, the days of finishing near the bottom every year are over. Clark, a lot of that is Doc Rivers.
Exactly. Since 2012, Kevin, they have had the 3rd best record in the NBA. A lot of loyal fans stuck it out with the team during the dark days, and now they're reaping the fruit.
Now here is Bogut. And it's Griffin with the rebound. And it's Paul penetrating. Goes up on the wing. And the shot is good.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
The dish to Amute. Clippers moving the ball around. Redick. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Griffin dishes to Amute. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on. Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too. Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Clippers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. The drive by Paul. Dishes it to Amute. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end. And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
It's Curry with the drive.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park. They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical, dominant performance out here. They are in a zone. Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Warriors shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. A platoon swap here for the Clippers. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Green. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Bogut. And there's Barbosa. That's good on the assist from Spates.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job. It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Yeah, scrapping, Clark, for each and every rebound. They are not backing down.
And now here's Rivers, the fast break opportunity. Aldridge kicks to Green. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Livingston.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The three. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. The Clippers on top, up 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And so far it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Every shot is challenged and challenged well.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, rush out there with Green. Then there's Ian Clark. Then it's Curry. And it's Ezeli in at the center position. Curry outside. Can't get it to go. So the Clippers will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Ezeli can't get it to go. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And that one's good by Pierce. Warriors trailed by 5. Curry kicks to Ezeli. Rebound by Aldridge. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years. Ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Golden State.
And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014, improved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in.
It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their play. Their win total being the highest ever, but also of note it was the first time they've won 50 games in back-to-back seasons. They seem to truly have arrived as a top-notch franchise in this current state of the NBA.
To the middle. Here's Aldridge. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Feeds it to Redick. Green against Green. Cans the 12-footer. And it's a 7-point Clipper lead.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there. Immediate defense pay. Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Rivers. Misses from short range.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Green with the block. From outside the arc. Rivers can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 5. Fires from 14. Curry with another miss.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, and at least as I look at it. I'll tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Last season, the Clippers came away with the 3rd seed out west. They were very tough in conference and managed to get 37 of their 56 wins against Western Conference teams.
Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Festus Ezeli. Iguodala comes in for Green. Barnes, he's checked in for Brandon Rush. And it's Klay Thompson in for Ian Clark. Griffin with the steal. Paul passes to Griffin. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. They get Andre Iguodala.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the...
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We have Doris Burks on the sideline as well. A contest in the West. We'll see if the Los Angeles Clippers can deliver the goods here at home. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes in a small forward. Now here's Griffin. Tries from 10. And he connects with the jumper. Griffin's got the first points up on the board for Los Angeles.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Last season for the Warriors really dominated from beginning to end to lead the league and break both offensive and defensive efficiency.
And Kevin, a lot of people knew the Warriors were good at offense. I mean, but they've been equally as good defensively over the past few seasons, kind of flying under the radar for whatever reason. Not the case going forward.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Redick is checked in. Jordan. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts. Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Now Redick after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. And Redick kicks to Mbamute. Here's Jordan. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Curry outside. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap. You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Paul with the bucket.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
It's tipped. And now the Clippers on the break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger. He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Here's Jordan.